Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates differently than most lenders out there. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today so we can go through a little bit more about what makes us unique and different. After I go through a short presentation, we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who'll actually show some of the back-end software that we've developed and how the lead program works. Then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO, with 29 years of experience, putting it all together in the traditional sense to close more loans. So let me start here by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have reviewed this page, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. So we're not your traditional bankers. We are all about technology and leads, generating leads at scale and pushing that through our custom systems. So here we can allow all of our teammates to earn 100% commission with unlimited leads, all powered by our proprietary technology, which is a CRM, POS, LOS, all built in together. And of course, we have AI integrated every step of the way. So again, why choose to work with us? We are not just a lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see. And these are tools that allow you to scale your business instantly. So you guys can plug in and basically generate more leads every day from what you're already doing. So let's talk a little bit more about how this works. So first off, the business model. So here we are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for you guys, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we are the lender, we're funding the loan with our own money, drawing our own docs with our own law firm, all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't fund that loan with our own money, we want to make sure we have a partner for every loan type out there. So what that means for everybody here, we have every loan program that exists. Typically the conventional VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we fund in-house. Once we start going outside the box, commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, those types of deals, we partner with our wholesale partners. What's important is we have a home for every deal that comes in. And how do we make this all happen? Again, we're all about the technology. We've written every line of code for what you're about to see here. And it all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website, which you're looking at one page of here, with the POS, CRM, LOS all built in together. And again, this is software that's built for us, for loan officers, by loan officers. And it really comes down to one login for you, one login for your customer, no matter which one of our hundreds of different banks, lenders, or investors we use, or thousands of loan programs. So you can pull instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs instantly, and even have your client automatically requoted as the markets fluctuate. And what that means for everybody here, your prospects can come in just as a basic name, email, phone number, end up pulling their own rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, getting that all synced into our Encompass-based LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 API integrations with all the standard technology partners you're used to. So again, our Encompass-based LOS system is great, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can use our system. We have Optimal Blue for pricing, industry standard for pricing. Don't need a login, just click the button, instant pricing. Same thing, 5 AMCs at the click of a button, no logins needed. You get the point, everything is integrated just a click away. We also have our automatic social media posting where you plug in your social media accounts, post in your picture there so we can add your picture to all the flyers, get those automatically posted to your account with your custom link to generate more leads every single day automatically. We also have the AI built in with our dual Oz. So a lot of platforms have dual Oz, Fannie and Freddie side by side. We take it a step further, have our AI analyze it to see which option is going to be best in that specific situation. And now let's talk a little bit about trainings and support. We're all remote here, so we still want to make sure we have all the tools at your fingertips at all time. Typically, that's going to be in our remote-based learning center, our classroom-style learning center. That's open 365 days a year, 24/7. Go in there, learn new skills, upgrade, take new trainings, all that kind of great stuff. We also do our daily live video trainings, more like a podcast, where we do every single morning. We go through our daily rates live and go through a different loan topic in detail. That's for customers and MLOs alike. And then 3 days per week, we go in a loan officer training where we do a more in-depth loan structure or clearing conditions, those types of things, which is for loan officers. We also have our real-time Zoom support, so you can pop into our Zoom room, get our processors face-to-face, and they can take over your screen, get you unstuck. So since we're all remote here, we still want to be able to take over your screen, check out what you're doing, and get you unstuck as quick as possible during business hours. And we have our Knowledge Center program with not just articles from us, but all of our partners. So thousands of articles, videos, tips, tricks, guidelines. At the click of a button, you can search them all. And we have our Calvin AI program with all the federal and state regulations to get you instant answers for any compliance issues you may be having. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans in 44 total states. Gives us all an opportunity to expand our footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Kyle will show you here in a second. Just know that it's a simple 50-50 split on your comp plan. And again, we're all about generating more leads for you guys as well. So you can plug in and generate leads by copying our campaigns, putting your budget on it. Kyle will show you that here in a second. Also, if you already have leads, you can integrate those instantly with our webhook. You can also click a button at any time and refer a deal to your teammates for 75 basis points. Maybe you don't have that state license. Maybe you have a conflict of interest. Maybe it's your spouse on the loan. Maybe you just don't know how to do a fix and flip loan, never done one. Click that button, work with your teammates, and learn a new skill. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, since we're all remote here, we still love to meet everybody face to face at least once per year. So we do our annual VIP retreat here and yacht party in Miami. And a great opportunity for everybody to meet in person. We cover the hotel room, and past speakers include people like Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank and Mark Lysimounis from The Profit. So a great weekend of events to learn and network. Now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up, we'll talk about the Broker Unlimited plan. This is a plan more set up for the broker world, where you just need to use our platform and our systems in order to do your thing. And you can earn 100% commission. And we're on a 275 basis point comp plan. So if you charge a customer 275 basis points, that's what you would earn. On conventional non-QM, that's 2.75%. And if you take a company lead, again, simple 50-50 split. So 137.5 basis points on company leads, that's 1.375%. You can broker with over 135 lenders and commercial partners. Again, we're on a 275 basis point comp plan. That's lender or borrower paid. And you're going to be working with the lender, account executive, and their team, of course, because you're doing a brokered loan, and a third-party processor as well, as that's how brokered loans work. And at any time, you can click that button I mentioned and refer a deal to our in-house correspondent loan officers that have more flexibility with pricing and everything for 75 basis points. Everybody has access to unlimited leads at a 50-50 split. Kyle will show you here in a second. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And if you're just using our system here, it's a $2.99 per month tech fee with no transaction fees, because you're working with the other lenders here and just using our platform. Now, if you need more support, or you're brand new, or if you're used to the correspondent channel, correspondent is definitely open for you. You can earn up to 200 basis points. That's 150 basis points standard comp on conventional non-QM. That's 1.5%. And if you take a company lead, that's a simple 50-50 split, so 75 basis points or 0.75%. All of our in-house loan officers can go non-del or brokered at any time with all of our partners. All of our in-house loan officers have flexible pricing and price matching because we are the lender. That allows us to have flexible pricing. And we assign a mentor to help you structure your deals and disclose your deals here. So a little more support here in-house. And of course, support with processing, because we're using our in-house processing. You can jump into the Zoom room, get face-to-face with them, and even use our AI, Calvin AI Loan Officer Assistant, to help you clear all those conditions, as all the conditions are in our system as well when the loan is ours. And you can earn 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a platform and a system for you guys to scale up. So anybody rocking and rolling, definitely want to get as much comp back to you as we can. Everybody has access to leads, as we mentioned. Kyle will show you here in a second. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And most importantly here, no monthly fees for our correspondent loan officer plan, because you're our in-house loan officer. So that's the difference on our plans there. We'll talk a little bit more about it later. But if you're ready to go, you can go ahead and start the applicable plan just by clicking the button here. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will show the back end of how this all works. So you ready, Kyle?
Yep, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get into it. So just to point out a couple features here of the CRM, of course, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your texts, but you can also have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminders for yourself, of course, put people on drip campaigns, action plans to, email them and text them over time on your behalf. But what really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, with just asking them a few pieces of info without pulling credit, you can just put the info in here, click one button to pull all the rates from our different outlets, choose the rates you want to show your client. And again, within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with them, you can send them a nice quote that looks like this, that has the different rate choices you gave them. They can scroll over these things and see what they mean. If we scroll down here, you'll see if you put in the address, it automatically pulls in the Google map, the property taxes, the Zestimate, and an actual estimate for insurance. It also has the proposed loan info here, of course, and then does the automatic breakdown of taxes, insurance, the estimated lender fees. And if we scroll down here, of course, you're here as the loan originator. And you can also add your realtors to this. So I put Jose here as an example as the realtor. So your realtor partners, they absolutely love this. They know when they send you a referral, not only can you quote them within minutes with this cool quoting system, but you can also include them on the quote. So you're keeping them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. So obviously your realtor partners are going to want to send referrals to you more than someone else who is not including them on this cool quoting system so that they are kept updated on what's going on and kept in front of their clients. Now, the best part about this is that your client can then just click start my loan application. And what that does is that takes them to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 right here. They don't have to leave the page, upload the documents we're going to need right here. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at, which of course automatically updates as you go through the process. So your client has everything they need here in their login. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your login after they've submitted their application. So if we come back here, you can see the loan application is submitted to 100% complete. And what happens is as soon as they submit their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically. We pay for it up front, so your client and you don't have to put in your credit card info. It's very seamless. They submit their application, we pull credit instantly. So when you come in here and click the Encompass API to pull up the loan to actually originate it, not only is the 1003 already imported in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported into here. The liabilities are already imported into here. So everything is here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, as Nick said, if we come down here to our dual AUS, we do have the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time with the click of a button. And then our AI actually analyzes it side by side to let you know which option may be best for that specific scenario. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here on this same page, you actually get your conditions right here. So your processor, you can come in here and upload documents to fulfill the conditions. You can dispute the conditions to kick them back to the underwriter. So even the conditions are in this portal. So you see this one system is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our system, quoting them in our system, gathering their documents, gathering their 1003, originating the loan, pulling the credit, fulfilling the conditions, everything here in one system from start to finish with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So as Nick said, we are from more of a marketing background, and so we do not purchase leads from third parties. All of our leads are from our campaigns. And what happens is as soon as somebody clicks on our campaigns, double opts in to be contacted, you're sent a text message immediately. So let me go ahead and show you just a screenshot here of my test account. You'll see over the course of about an hour, these different leads that are coming in, which will be happening to you. You'll see here I'm getting text to claim, regular purchase leads, some general requests, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So all different types of leads coming here. Those are the hot, fresh leads that are coming into you via text from our ad campaigns. Now, another way that we provide leads in our system is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button that drops a text and email to them on your behalf and moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping automatic messages as well. But not only do we give you the dialer, we give you the leads in the dialer. So notice there's thousands of leads in here at all times. And these are not just cold call lists. These are real opted in leads. We also have lists like realtor lists where you can call hundreds of realtors in a day to build those relationships, to receive referrals. Excuse me. So everything is here in the dialer. So there's always thousands of calls for you to do in the auto dialer at all times. Now, another way to work leads in our system is, as Nick said, we can actually copy our campaigns and put your budget on it. So if you would like to, boost your pipeline even more and not have a 50-50 split on the back end, you can pay for your own campaign on the front end. So all we do is we take those campaigns that we know work, that we know those leads close, we copy those exact campaigns, put your budget on it, those leads go to you, and there is no lead split on the back end. So, to be clear, this is not required. We're going to give you leads for free every day at a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you want to have even more leads with no 50-50 split on the back end, you can actually have us copy our campaigns. And it's as simple as clicking the button to order it, and it's automatically going to go into your CRM. And so it's very simple. You don't have to know how to set up ad campaigns or anything like that. Now, another way to work leads here in our system is that if you're already purchasing leads or getting leads from another third party, you can import those leads into our system in real time with your custom webhook that we give you. So maybe you're purchasing leads from Zillow or Free Rate Update or Lending Tree, or maybe you want to do your own Facebook ad campaigns. You can use the webhook here, and we give you the instructions to do so to be able to bring those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from whatever other campaign there is, comes into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our CRM notifies you, so you can call them and quote them and do everything like any other lead in our system. So essentially, any way there is to work leads, we have that built into our software here for you. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose to talk about how this all comes together. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So he'll talk about how this comes together to close more loans and the support that we have here, and then we will open it up to questions. So go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar, Joining the Mortgage Calculator as a Loan Originator. So you've heard about the great leads program, second to none in the industry, and our amazing technology. Rest assured, at the Mortgage Calculator, we also have the support to make sure that you're able to connect all the dots, not spin your wheels, and be quickly closing on your loans. You are assigned to a mentor as soon as you're cleared to originate. Your mentor will assist you with loan structure. Your mentor will also assist you with disclosing your non-delegated loans where we are the lender, or reviewing your brokered files for disclosure approval prior to you disclosing that file. We do have our intake processor also that registers the non-del files and submits to underwriting, and we have in-house processing, which does assist with the conditions and working the conditions on the portal. Our live support Zoom room is definitely the highlight, where you can meet with your mentor for structure assistance, and you would also then set the meetings with your mentor to meet over Zoom to disclose those files. We have many success stories in the Zoom room. One that comes to mind is one of our MLOs. She had experience in agency, but limited experience in non-QM. She signed up for a leads program, picked up her first lead, and it was an investor that had been denied by another lender. They tried to force the file to go full doc. So she booked a structure meeting with me, thinking that she was going to have a bank statement loan. But after a thorough structure review, we realized that what she really had in hand was a profit and loss loan. So lucky for her, she did meet with me. We did properly structure the file. And after several additional structure meetings and approximately 3 weeks and 2 days after our initial meeting, she closed her $1,056,000 loan, made approximately $16,000 on her first commission. And I can state that had she not met for the structure meetings that the Mortgage Calculator offered, she may not have properly structured that loan, as she thought it was going to be a bank statement loan. And she probably would not have had the time to pivot to the correct loan when that bank statement loan would have been denied. So very important that we offer those structure meetings and all the support that we offer here at the Mortgage Calculator to ensure that you are quickly getting active and closing your loans. So looking forward to having you on board and helping you structure your deals.
All right. Thank you, Jose. Let me go ahead and get into the next steps. Then we'll open it up to questions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. When you are ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join to sign up for the applicable plan, just to go over the difference between the plans again. Remember, Broker Unlimited, typically for people used to the broker channel, the wholesale channel, or people that are more experienced and want to earn 100% commission. And remember that, there is no commission split, but there is a $2.99 a month tech fee with no transaction fees. And that's all you're paying here because you're making 100% commission. As opposed to the correspondent loan officer side, again, in-house loan officer here, much more support and flexibility. Again, you're assigned a one-on-one mentor, as well as having in-house processing, and of course, there's no monthly fees because you are an in-house loan officer here. So typically this would be for loan officers used to the correspondent channel that want that flexibility, or maybe newer loan officers that are just getting into the business and definitely are going to need that extra support. So you're going to go ahead and sign up for the applicable plan. It's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. Take your time. It's going to, email you a copy. But once you do sign that initial agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps. That's when we're going to reach out to get your ID documents, to walk you through how to have a sponsor your license, all that kind of good stuff. So go ahead and sign up at themortgagecalculator.com/join. Now, if you are not licensed yet, I know there may be some people tuning in that are not licensed yet. You can get licensed. We actually reimburse you for your licensing costs if you get your license through our partner school. So you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training, and that course includes the 20-hour course, NMLS certified course necessary to get your license. It walks you through how to get your license. And then again, we do reimburse you on your first check for the cost of the course and your licensing fee. So if you are not licensed yet, you can go ahead and go to themortgagecalculator.com/training, and that is how you can get your license. And once you pass your test and complete everything to get your license, then you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/join to sign up for the applicable plan. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and stop recording and we will open it up to questions.